What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all that good stuff. But I just got through watching the All-Star game and All-Star weekend as a whole, and I'm not gonna lie, the thoughts, views, and opinions today are sponsored by Hennessy Black. Cause yeah, it was a tough thing to watch and get through this week. I ain't gonna lie, I'm so serious about this shit. I actually took motherfucking notes and wrote down shit that I think need to change and just my opinions on this shit. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. All right, so just to give an overview of what happened over All-Star Weekend, Michael won a Celeb Game MVP. Indiana won the Skills Challenge. Dame won a three-point contest. Curry won the shootout. McClung won a dunk contest again. And for the game, the East beat the shit out the West, 211 to 186, and Dame won the Kobe MVP award. Now, let's just start with the damn celebrity game. Let's start with this shit. The celebrity game to me was not enjoyable. It hasn't been enjoyable since maybe like Kevin Hart when he was in it, J. Cole, Common when he used to play. Like, it just used to be, the celebrity game used to like be something that I would look forward to watching on Fridays. But now it's just like, I don't fucking know. Like, I just was not fucking with it. I did not like the fact that Micah came through and just pretty much took over the game, him and the other NFL nigga. Like, whose idea was it to have current NFL players playing this shit? I would love to have a conversation with you to figure out your decision making on that. I just went fucking with the celebrity game. Then we had, oh damn, I forgot to mention the damn Rising Stars Challenge. The Rising Stars Challenge, I wasn't mad at that. It was, it was straight. They changed up the format. Team Jalen ended up winning the whole thing. I wasn't mad at that. Then we go into Saturday Skills Challenge. It was cool. I mean, it's the same shit every time. I wasn't mad at that. It was cool. 3-point contest, low key, now it's turning into like the must see event. It used to be the dunk contest, but now it's the 3-point shit because the league, that's all they fucking do now. Everybody on the team can fucking jack up threes. So, yeah, the 3-point contest to me has become the most exciting part of All-Star Weekend. Dunk contest, that was some mid. It was bullshit. It's not even about the dunks anymore. It's about the extra shit that you could put into a dunk and just, we had Jaylen Brown coming out with a fucking Michael Jackson glove and all kind of shit. Like, it's more about that aspect of the dunk contest than it is the actual dunks. Then, too, I don't like the way how they changed the scoring system. That's some bullshit. I just went fucking with it. Now, let's just get into the goddamn game. The game was not exciting at all. The game used to be some shit where the East versus West would try to bust each other heads, and we get like the one-on-one matchups that we love to see, and they just go at each other. Now we don't have that. We have what we just saw. Lackadaisical bullshit that the fans are just supposed to accept and eat up. Like, no. But I'm going to just get into my changes and shit later. I'm going to get into that shit later in the video because I got a lot of shit to say about just changes that I would love to see. So the first topic I want to discuss was Casa not used for viewership purposes? You know what? I'm going to just jump out the cliff and say, fuck yes. Yes, they fucking brought Kai into the celebrity game just to use this nigga for his viewership and more hype. And it's just the fact that Kai only played a total of like 5 minutes. He wasn't getting the ball passed to him. He managed to get 4 points, but that's only because they got the little ruffles, NBA streak game breaker type shit where for 2 minutes or something, points count for double. and he was lucky enough to hit a floater, but it was so many instances where, Kai wasn't getting the ball. Michael Parsons chose to airball a shot instead of pass the ball to Kai, and he was wide the fuck open, jumping up and down. Like, the celebrity game used to mean something. It used to be something that I enjoyed watching and look forward to, like I said earlier. But now it's like, whose idea was it to have current NFL players playing this damn game? Because they honestly ruined the shit. And then we got clips of Shannon on his damn podcast talking about he wanted to win. It was really him versus Stephen A.
I tried to get everybody some playing time. Everybody like, man, put Kai in. Kai, I'm gonna see how many minutes I got, Kai. Man, I got Kai 14 minutes.
Man, I saw his tweet. He said, "Tweet, man, put me in the game, coach."
Ocho,
Kenny who?
Ocho.
Yes, sir.
I treat it just like a Pro Bowl.
Right.
I'm gonna have fun, but come fourth quarter, we serious.
Oh yeah,
Micah, Puka,
game time.
Jewel Lloyd, hey.
And all this other shit. Like, dog, it's not about you. You just the fucking coach that they picked to have, extra added star power, extra value to hopefully get people to tune in and watch. It's about these motherfuckers having fun. And then we got Michael Parsons winning the MVP. And the look on Kai's face, I felt for dude. He trained for this shit. He was excited about it. And for him to go out like that, I understand if he feels some type of way about it. Because I would feel some type of way about it. And then too, I just feel like this right here. Michael Parsons went so hard in that game because he will never win anything as a Dallas Cow. Ooh, shit. Maybe I shouldn't say it. Fuck it. He ain't win shit with the Cowboys so far, so damn it, he got to dominate in anything else just to, make himself feel better about, his current NFL situation. But that's neither here nor there. That's just my thoughts and opinions on this Kai shit. Yeah, I think they brought Kai in for views and all this shit. Cause in all honesty, without Kai, I didn't know who them niggas was that was playing in the game. Only people I knew was fucking Kai and the NFL niggas. Jennifer Hudson. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I looked at. And if you take away Kai from that lineup, I was not gonna watch that shit. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of other people that feel the same fucking way. They was not finna watch that shit, but seeing Kai name there, and then if you watch Kai streams and his content and saw how he was fucking, planning and preparing for this shit, yeah, I wanted to see what Kai did. And I mean, granted, Kai was able to, get more exposure and, have a great All-Star experience this weekend. But if I was Kai, I would be a little bit cautious by working with a lot of these big companies because they would just use you for your name and keep it pushing and act like, you don't matter and you ain't shit. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts on the Kai shit. All right, next thing I want to talk about. The LED courts that was used. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with the LED courts. Now, I do feel like it's it could be a little distracting for the players, but overall, just like the fan experience and the TV experience, that shit was lit. Like, I fuck with that shit. Like, the NBA has the potential to really go crazy during these games, let's just say somebody make a dunk, and like, the whole floor just like, the hardwood just coming up and shattering. They got all the potential to go crazy with the LED courts. I fuck with it. I feel like they need to figure out how to use the shit way more often. And let's keep this shit around. Like, bring it in for the regular season. Bring it in for the finals or something. Like, because I mean, to be honest with you, the players don't give a fuck about the regular season until after All-Star break. So, I mean, y'all could have used shit for the play-in tournament. Just use it during the first half of the regular season, get the players used to the shit. So when playoff and finals time come around, they'll be used to it and they can't complain if they lose and be like, oh, well, the court, it's become too distracting now and nothing. Yeah. So in order to cut out that bullshit backlash they might bring, let's just go ahead, first half of the season and the play-in tournament, use LED courts. All right. Now, how would I fix NBA All-Star Weekend? Let's grab the notebook. We're going to start with the celebrity game. Number 1, no current NFL players. I wouldn't mind if y'all brought back former NFL players like Shannon. Instead of coaching, get your big swole ass on the court and put up some shots. I would love to see Mike Vick in the shit. Like, bring back some of the old NFL players. I'm not mad at that shit, but current, fuck no. Number 2, bring back 2 former NBA players, 1 per team. Joe Johnson, Kwame Brown, Jason Kidd, Amari Stoudemire, Steve Nash, Deron Williams. Where he at? That's a great question. Where is he? I ain't heard shit about him. But bring back some former players. Like, we see the former player shit working with the big 3. Why not try to use that in the NBA All-Star Weekend? It makes sense to me. Number 3, bring back fan favorites and bring players that can actually fucking play. So why not bring back Kevin Hart? Let's see if Common want to play again. He was there supporting his boo, Jennifer Hudson. But let's see if they want to play. Hell, bring back J. Cole. Because to me, honestly, the All-Star game hasn't meant shit. Not the All-Star game, celebrity game. Fuck. Hennessy Black is coming up out of me. But the celebrity game ain't really meant shit since them niggas played. I'm just keeping it a bean. Like, and then 2 is like, if they actually had people that can play, the game would be enjoyable. They talk about, making sure the game is enjoyable for people, but we just saw you brought these NFL niggas in and they just fucking ball hogged the whole fucking time, wasn't even using their team. It was like back then we would see players that we didn't even know could ball and they play in the celebrity game and we like, God damn, that nigga put up shots like that. Look how he get to the paint. Oh shit. That nigga playing defense like a motherfucker. Like, people we wouldn't even expect to even know how to play. Like, honestly, they should have looked at what the crew league is doing and got some players in. Why the fuck y'all cut Chris Brown from the shit? It would have been great to see Chris Brown playing that shit. But I tell you one thing. If Chris Brown was in fucking Kai's situation and Michael and the other NFL niggas was ball hogging the ball the whole time, I ain't gonna lie. Chris would have just probably slapped the fuck out the nigga and we probably would have seen a fight. But just bring players that can fucking play. And viewership will be A-okay. The crew league does fine with their format and how they do shit. Bring people that can actually play and the views will reflect that. It will be exciting. But honestly, let me see, check the list. Yeah, that's all I got for, improving the celebrity game. All right, the next thing I got on my list is the skills challenge. I honestly have no complaints about the skills challenge. Honestly, I just didn't like the fact that Ant-Man took the whole shit as a joke and decided to shoot left during the challenge. Like, nigga, take the shit serious. That's the whole theme of this video. Take the shit serious. Take it serious, because that to me was just like a slap in the face to the fans, the viewers, and your fucking team. Like, you sitting up here trying to shoot left-handed, talking about you ambidextrous. Nigga, win the shit with what you can win the shit with. Don't go up here and start trying shit and making... I mean, granted, All-Star Weekend is supposed to be fun, but what happened to the competitive nature of this shit? And I'm gonna say this shit again when I get to the actual game portion, how I would fix the game. I'm gonna get back to that shit, but yeah, we're gonna put a pin in that competitive nature, competitive aspect of All-Star Weekend. So next, I got the 3-point contest. Only thing I got for this shit is if your foot on the line, the shit don't count. We seen this shit with Carl Anthony Towns, Cat, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We seen this shit. This nigga foot was on the line for a couple of them goddamn shots. They shouldn't have fucking counted. I don't know why the fuck they counted the shit. If the viewers can see his foot on the line, referee, you standing right there, you see his foot on the line, them shots don't count. Y'all have the ability to say, okay, let him finish out the rack. But these shots did not count. This is actually his point total. We gonna move on from here. That's my only critique. But like I said, the 3-point contest is honestly the thing to watch for All-Star Weekend now. The dunk contest ain't shit. That shit was some mid. The 3-point contest is the premier contest of Saturday night because that's all these niggas do. All they do is fucking practice making threes and all of this shit. Niggas don't fucking work on dunking and try to be the most dominant dunker and shit no more. Like, honestly, we'll never see niggas like a Sean Kemp ever again in the NBA as it currently stands because all they care about is shooting threes, and dunking and playing in the paint is gone away. This shit don't matter no more. But let's see what's next on the list. The shootout. That shit was low-key the best event. And like I said, it involves shooting 3-pointers. So yeah, that was one of the most exciting events. We got a chance to see Steph and, oh Jesus, I am forgetting homegirl name right now from the WNBA. She played for the Liberty. Shit. Hold up, I'm finna make a quick edit and I'll be right back. Let me make sure I get shouty name. Sabrina. That's her name, Sabrina. I had to, make sure I give that woman a respect and make sure I get her name right. I cannot pronounce that. I can't pronounce the last name. I'm looking at it. I'm not even finna try. I will butcher the fuck out of that shit. But we had Sabrina versus Steph in the shootout. That shit was great. It was great exposure for the WNBA because they need it. They pretty much are the welfare child of the NBA. They on borrowed money, and honestly, at this point, borrowed time. Like, I mean, you know what? The WNBA need to get out of their own way and just look at this shit like this. It's entertainment, and y'all got to start making some money. Because if I'm the NBA, y'all are a losing and a bad investment at this point. Nobody's watching. Nobody's going to the games. Nobody's really talking. Maybe this shit will change when Angel Reese get in the game. I really don't know what to do to fix the WNBA because I ain't gonna lie. Them women be out there balling. Like, we cannot take that away from them, but their games are not that enjoyable. And it's not because, they don't score as much as the men in the NBA. It's because, I ain't gonna lie, I would love to see some of them women come down the court and just yam on a defender. Like, if they were to be able to dunk, I know y'all don't like the idea of lowering the rim and all this shit, but if we just talking about this shit about business and entertainment value, if the women were to lower that rim and we get some motherfuckers in there that could really get creative with the dunking, oh my motherfucking God. Imagine seeing a woman come down the lane, windmilling on a defender. Oh my God, that shit would be fucking crazy. So, you know what? Maybe y'all need to get out the way, get out y'all own way, and actually consider lowering the rim. Like, we're not saying that y'all are inadequate or incapable or anything like that. We just saying for entertainment value and to get people talking and paying attention to the WNBA, y'all got to do something and y'all got to make some changes and y'all got to make the shit more exciting. Because what is the average WNBA score, final score? They might bust 60, 70, 90, 100 on a fucking good night. But yeah, they got to change something. I don't even know how the fuck I even got on that shit. Let's see what else we got. The dunk contest. Now, the dunk contest has been some mid for a lot of years. I would say at least since Aaron Gordon competed in it. That was pretty much the last 3 good ones. Did he do 3 of them back to back to back? I don't remember. Fuck it. I'm drinking his Hennessy. Fact check me later. But what would I change about the dunk contest? I got 2 options for you. Cancel that shit or bring in motherfuckers that's actually pro dunkers. Because, like I said earlier, it's not even about the dunks no more. It's about what props you can bring into making a damn dunk. Mac McClung was the only nigga out there. And you know what? I give it to Toppin. He did his shit in a dunk contest. But outside of them 2 niggas, the rest of it, it was just some mid. I wasn't feeling the shit. It was really boring. It wasn't the same how it used to be. And then let's see what else I got on the list. Score the shit how it used to be scored. What's up with all this? All the judges, they give up to 50 points and they average the shit out. No, bring the shit back where the niggas used to have the little Sprite shit and they used to have, fucking, what was it, 0 through 10 or 1 through 10, and they fucking hold the shit up like that. Bring that shit back and just give out the score from all of them numbers added up together. What's up with all these 50s and 40s and 30s and averaging the shit out? Fuck all that. Do it how it used to work, because that shit worked in the past and that's how the shit used to be. Bring that shit back. Then for my last suggestion is change up the fucking judges panel. I would have 2 social media influencers / comedians, 2 former players, 1 entertainer. They could be rapper, actor, actress, singer, whatever the fuck, but entertainer, and 1 pro dunker, because we need somebody up there that actually know what it takes and what's a good dunk, what's a bad dunk, creativity and all this shit. And I feel like the pro dunkers, his judgment should hold more weight. And if it's like a tiebreaker type shit, the pro dunker is the one that makes the final decision on that panel. That's how I would improve the dunk contest. Let's get to this abysmal display of the best talent the NBA has to offer and talk about how I would improve the NBA All-Star game. Whew. Had to take that last one. Now, I'ma just say this. Cancel that shit. Cancel that motherfucking game. When I tell you I was sitting up here watching this shit, and to see niggas not play defense, throw up shots from wherever the fuck they was at because they felt like it, laughing and joking, not playing defense, shooting threes more than anything in the world. If I, as a consumer, want to see a shoot around, I will watch a motherfucking shoot around, a pregame shoot around. Y'all are supposed to be the best niggas. Thank God they went back to their East West shit. You know what? I wasn't even mad at the whole draft shit they was trying to do, but conversation for another day. If y'all are the best people, the best players representing the East and the motherfucking West, I want to see y'all niggas go at each other's throats how they used to do back in the day.
Pause.
And I know I sound like an old nigga right now talking about back in my day and all that shit, but bring back the competitive nature of the motherfucking All-Star game. Make it mean something again. And you know what? It just dawned on me. This would've fucking make the All-Star game competitive again. The winning team get $500K and they get 5 load management games to use at any point during the rest of the season. Cause them niggas value that load management shit. They that's what they love now. They love that load management shit. So yeah, the winning team, each of y'all get $500K and y'all get 5 load management games or games that y'all could take off, and we gonna look the other way. We ain't gonna say a damn thing about it. This would make this shit competitive again. I think that is something they need to add. There's something. It just dawned on me. But you know what? I'm going to say this right here. It's going to sound kind of crazy to some of y'all. But if Kobe was still around and still in the league, he would not go for none of this shit. If Kobe was out there on the floor, them niggas would be out there playing and going at each other. And you know why? I say that because when the niggas that's supposed to be the face of the league take this shit as a joke and talk all this shit about load management and all this other bullshit, oh, we don't want to get hurt. Well, you know what, nigga? If y'all gonna go out there and give that display of talent and play that fucking game the way y'all played the shit last night, cancel the motherfucking game. Just cancel the shit. I would have rather saw the Harlem Globetrotters versus the goddamn Generals. I would have rather the NBA turn the floor into trampolines and y'all fucking went out there and played slam ball. But no, y'all wouldn't have did that shit because guess what? Y'all have a chance of getting hurt. But I would have rather seen the 2 best AAU fucking 13 and under teams out there going head to head, because at least they gonna fucking play with some heart and give more of an effort than y'all fucking multi-millionaire load management ass niggas gave. Like, the fuck was y'all out there doing? I'm sitting up here watching the game. I'm like, Luka and Jokic are really having a time of their lives right now. And the fact that the European players saw what the fuck this shit was and started taking this shit as a joke should be a look in the. It should make the NBA look in the mirror and be like, damn, if these 2 niggas who are stars, not even stars, them niggas is past stars. They is, you know, faces of their franchise. They them niggas. That's the best way I could put it. They them niggas. And if they going out there just doing whatever the fuck, not taking the game serious, I'm pretty sure them other European players were laughing right along with them. Like, them 2 niggas out there having the ball. But yeah, I would just say, honestly, at this point, cancel the All-Star game, because if we really being honest with you, All-Star weekend is just to get all of the sponsors of the NBA in one city for one weekend, and they can party with the NBA players and the stars of the league. They can have their little booth set up at the convention center or wherever in whatever city they in for All-Star weekend. That's what the All-Star weekend is for. It's not for the players and the fans and shit. I mean, granted, yeah, they do give a great fan experience and the fans have a lot of shit to do, but it's not about actually competition no more. It's just a convention at this point. That's it. the NBA All-Star Weekend has turned into a convention, and that's all it is. Just go ahead and cancel the game and just have, the niggas like LeBron, PG, Curry, just had them niggas pull up to like the basketball arena, put up a couple of shots and interact with the fans, sign autographs. Have the fucking Western Conference and the Eastern Conference All Stars just get together, sign autographs, and interact with fans. Because I would rather that than for y'all to go out there and play the game and in that fashion right there. All right, so I was sitting here editing the video, right? And I just had this other idea just dawn on me. It sounds crazy, but just stay with me for a second. What if the NBA were to build their own arena and convention center in the city? Similar to how we just saw they had the play-in tournament championship in Vegas. What if they had their own arena and convention center? Because just think about it. The All-Star game is held in February. For what reason? I don't fucking know. Honestly, I would move the All-Star game to like after the finals. Like move it after the finals. So it's like, and I'm going to say this right here. The NBA makes enough money to where they could be like, all right, every player that's on the All-Star team, if y'all win, y'all get 1.2 or 1.5 mil. Boom. That'll bring in competition, because I done seen more niggas that's all-stars go harder in the Drew League than I do in the fucking NBA All-Star Weekend. And they don't make no goddamn sense. I don't hear nothing about, oh, I might get hurt, load management. You don't hear none of that shit when them niggas fucking pulling up to the Drew and balling the fuck out. You don't hear none of that shit. So all that fucking, the players don't want to get hurt and all this bullshit. Get that excuse the fuck up out of here, because that what the fuck it is, a goddamn excuse. Get that shit the fuck up out of here. But I just feel like the NBA, I mean, since All-Star Weekend is specifically for sponsors and a fan experience type shit, just center it around that and build y'all own shit. And y'all don't have to worry about going to these cities and these fucking cold climates and shit. Cause them players, they just, if they gotta do something, they gonna show up at that time. And after that shit is over with, they getting the fuck on. Once their obligation is over, they're getting the fuck on. So have it in a place where the players will actually be like, oh shit, we gotta go here this weekend. It's like the All-Star Weekend don't mean shit no more, and they need to change a lot of shit to make it mean some shit. But they got a lot of fucking work to do. A lot of fucking work to do. And then, too, they had Dame win the fucking MVP, and they renamed it after Kobe. I know Kobe up in heaven, like, if you don't get my name off that fucking soft-ass piece of hardware, like, would you as a player even respect winning an award like that, given the level of competition? Anybody on the court could have won that shit. Cat dropped 50 or 53 motherfucking points. He was the highest scoring player on the motherfucking floor. Cat. And look at the lineups who we had. If you look at the fucking lineups we had, you would have thought the West would have had a field day with the Eastern Conference. But was that the case? Fuck no. That was not the case. Because the East just had a team full of niggas that jack up motherfucking threes. They ain't have to go in the paint. They ain't have to, all they did was just shoot threes this whole time. It was not enjoyable. I found myself actually turning the game off and watching some more shit, because it got boring. It was boring. NBA, y'all talk about making the game faster pace and not making as many calls, and pretty much y'all taking defense the fuck out of basketball as a whole. So all you want is these high ass scoring games. But Adam Silver, you had to look yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, y'all broke the scoring record. Okay. But It's like, okay, they scored over 200 points, broke the record, but at what cost? At what motherfucking cost? At what cost? That shit was not enjoyable to fucking watch. It was not enjoyable at all. Yeah, okay, y'all went over 200 points. But where's the integrity in that 200 points that y'all got? There wasn't any. Them niggas was not playing no defense. It was not competitive at all. I'ma just get off my soapbox. Cancel the game and let's try out 1v1s. But you know what? Y'all niggas won't do that shit. Y'all won't do it because y'all don't want to get embarrassed. Y'all don't want to get hurt and all this other shit. No. If niggas back in the day was going at each other's throats the way they was during the All-Star games and didn't get hurt, y'all motherfuckers can do the same shit. But oh no, I guess with all this new technology and all this fucking science and y'all using stats for, every decision y'all make, and yet plus y'all bone soft now. Maybe that's why y'all don't want to be competitive and do this shit. But like I said earlier, when the face of the league don't care about All-Star Weekend and don't care about this shit and don't give a fuck about being competitive during All-Star Weekend, guess what? The rest of the niggas is gonna follow suit. Back in the day, them niggas was not going for that shit. They took everything serious. Every challenge, every competition, they took it serious. It was a sense of pride back in the day during All-Star Weekend. That's lost. It's lost right now. And I really blame the face or the faces of the league for that shit. The 3-point contest is the premier challenge of All-Star Weekend. That's what we've gotten to. The 3-point challenge and the fucking shootout was better than the dunk contest and the actual All-Star game with all the stars. And then too, I'm one of them people, I'm like, you know what? Given the fact that all these stars be doing this load management bullshit, the best game to actually purchase a ticket to would be All-Star Weekend. But after the game last night and the display of talent y'all put out, I'm like, you know what? That would actually be a waste of money. Save your money and stay at home. Because it's like, with this load management shit, you could buy a ticket, save up your money, get a ticket to a game because you want to see your favorite player play. And it is a fucking 75% chance at this point that motherfucker don't even suit up or play because he doing a little load management. So All-Star Weekend would be the best bang for your buck value to see not only your favorite player, but also the stars and the premier athletes of the fucking league. But no. Not with that fucking display of talent they put on. No. You wasting your damn money if you do that. I'ma close it like this. If I had to rate the All-Star Weekend in its current state out of 10, I would give that motherfucker a 3. And the only reason you got them 3 was for the 3-point contest and the shootout. Shootout. That's the only reason you even get them 3 points. But the weekend as a whole was a goddamn failure. It was a failure. And honestly, like I said, just go ahead and cancel the game. You could keep the Saturday night shit. You could keep the Friday night shit. But cancel the All-Star game. It's no point in having this shit. Just get rid of it. It's no point. But that's all for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'm trying to get more consistent and bring y'all some more interactive and just fun videos and show off my creativity and shit. So yeah, I hope y'all stick around for the ride. And yeah, until next time.